folks, Sean the Average Angler here. We are at Clear Lake. Been fishing with Bob Tyler for the last couple days, and unfortunately it is time to go home, but we're going to give you a quick report. First off, water clarity is all over the place, from 5 to 6 feet to 8 inches. We went into Horseshoe Bend up around between Shag Rock and Henderson, and it literally looked like somebody had dumped a milk truck over there. The water was minty green. 30 years coming here, I've never seen that. Don't know what it is, what happened, what caused it. Algae bloom, yes, there is some, and water clarity is changing every day. I did a short with some spawning fish right here off the deck. You can see them no problem right now. It's green algae covered over the top of them, and more duckweeds pushing in. Water temperature, I don't know because Bob doesn't have a gauge, but fair to say it's pretty warm. What's going on in the lake? We're just about on a full moon. There is a wave pushing up, getting ready to spawn. There are some spawners. They're very, very difficult to see. But let's get to the good stuff, the fishing. Fishing was good. We probably caught 40 fish yesterday. It didn't seem like it at times because it seemed tough. And they weren't hitting the bait really hard most of the time. You just notice your line swimming off or a little bit of pressure, and you got to set the hook. We caught them several ways. We tried to force feed the frog for quite a while, especially Bob. They just weren't doing it for us. Chris Perez was up here and he was catching them on the frog. He had 27, 28 pounds on Friday, all frog fish. We got a couple bites. Nothing that hooked up and committed. So baits that we're working, and the first one I'm going to throw out is the wacky Senko, skipping up under docks. The reason I forgot to bring it out is I didn't tie it on the second day. I used it the first day, and then I left the spinning rod at the house. Didn't want to fish it. Wanted to power fish. So that's what we did. The DoLive Beaver and the 4-inch, and it didn't really matter color. This is called Otaku's Candy. This comes from the hookup. Just anything green pumpkin color with some flake in it worked fine. I used different colors. The 4-inch I tended to like better because I could fit a better size hook in it. Next one, the big key player really was the big stick. My pal 795 flipping stick with a 1/2 ounce tungsten peg. This one's not pegged, folks. I broke this off quite a bit, and it was getting late. I just wanted to get back to fishing. But that Magnum Rage Bug and blue Craw, 25-pound test, Berkeley fluorocarbon, 100% fluorocarbon, and then the Daiwa Tatula 7.1. All right, that was the mainstay. I mean, I caught so many damn fish on that, and when I got in the areas, the right kind of areas where I could throw the glide bait, this produced some of the better bites. Throwing that on a KGB swim bait rod, and that is a 711 heavy line, 12 to 20, weight 1 to 4 ounce. Really probably a little overpowering for this bait, and honestly I didn't need the long butt section for casting anyway. I caught quite a few fish on that, and man, when they come out and hit this thing, it's pretty exciting because you you can see the bait because it only goes about a foot under the water, and they just come flying up and poof, just out of nowhere, and then the bait's gone. It's pretty incredible. I did have one giant come up and grab the back half of it, and he didn't get it. I was a little surprised. I kind of thought we would see a little bit more fish set up a little deeper. Some of the first waves, I thought they'd be out deeper. And maybe they are in areas. You know, we went up and wanted to head north, and then the watercolor got so bad up there, we turned around and came back down. With the high water, I'm just not sure that these fish need to come out. There's a lot of bluegill up shallow. We saw a lot of shad up shallow hanging around the tule edges. And there's a lot of small bass up there. And Bob caught one yesterday, probably 6-7 inches long. No idea when that fish was hatched, but not the usual size you see here. Yesterday we had probably a little over 20 pounds. We didn't get any big ones. I think the first fish I caught off the dock. Never even, just was waiting for Bob to get the boat ready, pitched over, and first cast caught one. And then as soon as we were trolling motoring out of his dock, I threw that glide bait, and I caught a 5-pounder. So it was just one of those days, you know. Fishing's good in areas. If you're not getting bit, move on. We did replicate the pattern in other areas of the lake that we did go to. Trying to think of the name of it. Some of the areas, the tules were really good, especially areas where you could get into the back of them. Didn't catch many fish out in the front. Most of them were off the back, but there's good water depth on the back of them in some areas, 3-4 feet. So that is my report. Am I missing anything? You know, hopefully, I think this is going to be a major push on the spawn. It is May, water temperatures are high. I don't want to say this will wrap it up, but I think this will do it for the most part. And then we really should start seeing some of the other factors play. Some rock pile fish, hopefully. Hopefully with the high water, they'll get out there and get on the stuff they like to get on. One piece of advice, people, when you have something that comes in these packages, when you're done, put it back in, okay? It keeps the bait shape. See a lot of baits nowadays with this type of packaging, and it keeps their shape, keeps them good so they don't get kinked and all that stuff. And it just, take good care of your baits, because everything's getting expensive. You know, I mean, all this, I mean, these things are $10 for 5, right? So they're $2 a piece. The Rage Bugs, I don't even know. I have so many, I haven't bought any in a while, but I think they're $7-8 now. They used to be $5. I got this off of eBay. It was 80-something bucks. So take care of your stuff. It'll take care of you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Really appreciate it. Cheers.